What is up, everybody? My name is Peace Gaming. I do apologize for the crap that you just saw. This was very last second. There is a lot of bugs happening, you know, new update and Onward. But we are here today. Today we are casting Warthug versus Pink Mist. They were asking for a caster, and you know, last second, it was a little last second, and I was like, you know what, fine, let's do it. But then with the new update, there were a few bugs, but you know, we're in here. And with the first map, we got Tanker. And the first objective looks like it's possibly the bridge, I think, yeah. On the brig, the bridge, whatever they call it. The brig? I think they call it the brig. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and night. And let's hope to see some great stuff happening here. Looks like Daniel is kind of sneaking up onto this. Let me turn on this. There you go. That's better. I am noticing some differences in the fonts, I think. I think it is. It could be the font or just the graphic-wise in the game. Got me flashing over the edge. Ooh, got me taking out Sims. He does spot Onyx inside of the building. The meme machine is going to get the immediate refrag. Nice refrag from machine. In the meantime, Daniel is still in the bottom. It looks like he is coming up the stairs now. Onyx does spot him. He can't shoot through the window. But unfortunately, because he can't shoot through those windows, Onyx was able to see him coming up those stairs and able to take him out. We got Sarcasm sneaking in. Azak also finding out that you cannot shoot through these windows. Like I said, Tanker is a very unusual pick. I mean, all the maps are randomly generated, so people don't have a lot of experience in this map. But yeah, they gotta learn. They're gonna learn today. Looks like Azak is just running in now. Flash comes in. C4 gets activated. Azak, I don't think they know, but if they come in here, they're able to cap right up against this wall on each side of this objective room, either in the objective room or by each wall on the other side. So they could easily, Onyx and Azak could easily come around this south side of the objective and easily cap right on the other side of that wall. Looks like that might be exactly what Onyx is planning on doing. Sarcasm is making his way from the basement. We're gonna keep tracking this, see if... Doesn't look like he is going for the cap here. Azak is already in the objective building. He could go for a cap here. There's no one on the objective. Onyx gonna take it out. Azak is on the cap now. He is getting the cap. He can't shoot through those windows. Oh, Azak is on the cap for so long. Hanley's coming up from the backside. Hanley does not notice Azak on the objective, but Swammy does. And he does save the cap. Onyx taking out Swammy for the immediate refrag. Oh my god, I can't believe he did not get that cap. That was insanely close. And Hanley taking out Onyx, Sarcasm taking out Hanley. I do not know why the title is saying I'm playing Onward. I am very much not playing, or Contractors. I'm very much not playing Contractors right now. But the first round is gonna go to Warthug. Warthug with the beautiful push. 1 second. There you go. Sorry for that. Like I said, there's a lot of bugs happening right now. But Warthug taking out the first round with a nice push, taking him out one by one. Pink miss, almost do get capped on. Azak was on the objective for quite some time. Fortunately, unable to get that code in quick enough before Swammy was able to rotate towards the objective and clear it out. But they did get the round. Nice push. Like I said, Tanker is not really a chosen map for anybody. And because the maps are randomly generated, obviously they have to play these maps. Tanker, Downfall Night especially. Like, the first two maps are tough ones. They're tough maps to get accustomed to and get ready for. But it might have looked like they didn't have very much experience on Tanker. I'm sure they did. I'm pretty sure Tanker was one of the maps at the beginning of the season. But either way, like I said, no one really plays it, so yeah, it's very, very interesting to see how exactly they're gonna play this. Gotta get comfortable with it. Looked like there was a drop, but Swami is back now. So in the meantime, let's get these names going on here. For Warthug QC, we got Sarcasm, Onyx, Sims, Azak, and Mean Machine. Mean Machine, I'm pretty sure is the captain. Could be Sarcasm, one of those two. And then for Pink Mist, we got Gummy, Daniel, Hanley, Squid God, and Swami. Pretty sure Gummy is the captain for Pink Mist from what I'm trying to recall from memory here. Like I said, I didn't have much time to get ready for this, and there was a lot of, with the new update, 1.9 update, there was a lot of glitches, such as, you know, the lobbies weren't appearing for quite some time, and I was struggling. Thank you, Ring. Yeah, I didn't know how to do that, Ring. I appreciate it. Ring changing the game from contractors to Onward so I don't confuse anybody. Here we go. Right back into it. Looks like Pink Mist going nice and quick. Right down the center. Sound like Squid God telling Hanley to slow it down just a little bit. Don't want to rush up too quick. Get taken out one by one. You got to push in as a team. Nice little defensive setup here. We got Sarcasm on the south side watching the approach. And we got Sims on the north side as well watching that same approach. So they got a nice little angle on the crosses here. It doesn't look like anyone is in the basement though. Watching the basement approach. Or the cargo hold approach, I should say. Squid God just taking some pot shots. A nice smoke by Gummy to blind Sarcasm, but it looks like Sarcasm might just be able to look through the corner of that smoke still. I am unsure. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can just barely look through this corner. Possibly see just the slight crosses. Another smoke coming in. Squid God is making his way up towards Sims' position. Let's see if he's able to catch him before Sims can. He's not looking towards Sims, and Sims takes out Squid. Looks like Squid had the M203 grenade launcher and shot it as a reaction, but I'm pretty sure he intended on shooting that other trigger instead. You now know that there is one on the north side. Swami pushing in towards Sarcasm's position. Sarcasm taking out Swami, and Daniel getting the immediate refrag. That leaves Sims as the last man standing on this frontal defense. Hanley also sneaking up. He did make some noise. Sims exposed? Nope, Sims is using that crate to cover himself from Gummy and the other rest of the players. Ooh, and Daniel flicks onto Sims and taking him out. Now a 3v3. The last three protecting this objective push. Looks like Daniel might be pushing in pretty quickly. Nope, he stopped. Like I said, these windows are not penetrable. You cannot shoot through those windows, so it's easy for an attacker or a defender to look through those windows, get the info they need, and just be completely safe from anyone that's shooting them. Nade coming in. Oh, the nade goes out, but Daniel does end up shooting him anyways to confirm him. Daniel taking him out. Onyx coming around the backside, taking out Daniel. Onyx trading with Gummy. It is now 1v1. Hanley is on the objective. Get that timer in. And I do not have the overlay up. Oh my god. Hey, well, either way, it's a good thing I added that small screen at the top. That was a nice cap by Hanley. I kind of missed it and I kind of caught it. I apologize, Hanley. I looked at the overlay right at that exact moment. But either way, beautiful cap. I'm happy I added that small screen in the middle of the scoreboard. I apologize. Don't hate me. It was just a simple mistake. Pink Mist coming in with the cap by Hanley, taking the lead 2-1. Fantastic work by Pink Mist to come back fighting. Coming back, getting that cap. It's always good getting the cap. It's always a feel-good moment. Getting caps is always the energizer that your team needs to push, to continue to get that fight going. And it's also very degrading for the defending team. And it's very, how do I say? The mental game. This is a mental game. A lot of people don't notice it, but this game is very mentally strengthening and draining at the same time. If a team gets capped on, you got to make sure you guys stay headstrong and just keep on fighting. You know what I mean? That's part of the being competitive. You know, something bad's gonna happen. There's always gonna be bad moments that might happen. You got to make sure you guys, as a team especially, can fight through that and continue on fighting. And now let's switch to the main screen here, and so I don't mess it up again.
T'étais le dernier.
Ah! Comment t'es mort, Annie?
Ben là, moi, ils ont traversé.
I don't even know if I really need night vision in this map. It does look a little better. I'll just keep it. We're gonna need it again for Downfall Night anyways. They're off. The objective being now on the east side. At a nade. Nope, a flash coming in right off the middle from Swami. Looks like Sarcasm is doing the basement approach once again. He's gonna take it slow.
Footsteps left side of the boat.
Oh, Onyx accidentally downing Azak. Emily is gonna flash around the corner. Ooh, Daniel does decide to peek down at the basement. Good thing he did. He does spot Sarcasm and calls him out. A beautiful nade by Daniel. Oh my god. Daniel downing Sarcasm with that beautiful line drive through that doorway. And now Azak coming in from the other side as well. A lot of smokes coming in onto the objective too. Oh, and Swami TKing Canley, but he does get a kill eventually though. Azak making it from the backside. Azak missing his shots. Daniel able to flick onto him. Onyx taking out Gummy. Sarcasm is still down. Onyx, last man standing in a 1v3.
Peux-tu cliquer s'il y a quelqu'un à côté de toi?
Looks like they are communicating still. Onyx unsure what to do now. He's gonna decide to rotate. He does know that Sarcasm is down. He was communicating with him, but I don't think he thinks it's safe enough to go for that res. Which I think is possibly a good call because Daniel does know that there were people down there and he is going to be paying attention with. Squid God is prone right on the other side of this container.
Left container.
Oh, he does call it out, giving away his position. He said left container. Technically, they spawned back there, so that would be their right. So I think Swami's kind of confused. Beautiful flash by Onyx. Onyx gonna run up. Onyx taking out Squid God. Swami does spot him. And Swami will take out Onyx. Nice defensive hold. Pink Mist up 3-1 on map number 1. What's happening? God, so many things, man. I tell ya. Pink Mist with a nice defensive hold coming up taking the lead even further. 3-1 now. See if Warthug are going to be able to mount this comeback, or if Pink Mist is going to take it away. Take out map number 1 and taking us to Downfall Night. Sorry. Downfall Night. Can't believe it. A lot of night maps in these first couple weeks, I'll tell you that much. I'm sure everyone is loving it. Everyone's loving it. Yeah, nice defensive hold is going to give him the lead. Now it's up to Pink Mist to come in and take the first map, or Warthug to come back. They win this round, it could give them the energy boost to get that comeback. Tie it up. 3-3, possibly. We are going to plan it out. And here we go. It's gonna be the final map,
I'll go up top.
or the final round, or is Warthug gonna bring it back?
I'm gonna go up top left.
I'm going top.
We shall see.
I'm going center then. I'm going center.
I wish this map allowed me to go out of the barrier of the boat. It'd be cool to get a nice little distance angle, cinematic view of the whole ship while they're pushing up. It's like Onyx pushing in very fast. Once again, Onyx and Sims doing that cross angles. Zach sneaking in from the bottom. Oh, but Swami with going prone and coming around that corner. Squid God with the M2 taking out Onyx. But Sim still watching the cross. Sim's able to take out Squid. A nice pre-fire by Gummy. Taking out Sims. Daniel pushing in from the rear. Running up to the stairway. Daniel's gonna take out Sarcasm. Does spot Mean Machine, and Daniel is gonna take out Mean Machine. Beautiful push. And Pink Mist is gonna take map 1. Fantastic work. Onyx with the 7 and 4, and Daniel with the 7 and 2. Both of them doing fantastic work on map number 1. And now it's time for map number 2. Downfall Night. Let me tell you, I have never once seen a Downfall Night in a match. I'm telling you, yeah, I've never seen Downfall Night. Oh, it looks like one thing was fixed, maybe. I think the night vision glitch might have been fixed. Awesome. Nice. Oh, what did I do? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a noob. I took quite a long break from casting. I need to get back into it. So I apologize to Pink Mist and Warthug that they're stuck with me and having to deal with me like this. Let's increase this night vision boost just a tad bit. Things are gonna get nice and dark in this map. This is the map. If you want to play some laser tag, this is the map to go to. That's for sure. Yeah, I just think I like how it changes the whole way you're gonna play a map, you know what I mean? Because daytime, obviously buildings are gonna be a lot darker. It's the same example. Bazaar's a good example of this as well. That day map, you know, buildings gonna be a little bit more darker. You're gonna be able to hide in them a little bit better. And then you switch up to night map, and that's where it's just changes, you know, it changes everything. all the buildings are lit up, very well lit up. You're gonna be able to be spotted a lot more easier because of the light. And now you're gonna have to find the spots outside where you're able to hide in darkness. You know what I mean? So it just changes the whole. I feel like it changes the whole play style. There might not be any changes in spots. We'll see. We'll see right now. But yeah, it definitely changed the whole style. It looks like the first objective we are at is none other than Lower Dumpster. Fun objective. This fun little man. So the defenders are gonna spawn right there. There are multiple spawn points in this map. We got North Brothel spawn, which is considered the quick spawn. Then we got, I'm pretty sure there's 2 quick spawns here. So we got the North Brothel over there, which is considered a quick spawn, and then I'm pretty sure there is another spawn back here, which would be considered a quick spawn as well, because it's coming in from, you know, from other angles. And then we got the furthest north spawn, northeast spawn, and north hotel spawn, I'm pretty sure. But what I'm noticing on this new build, I mean, I feel like the characters look a lot smoother. I feel like they changed the fonts a little bit as well. I don't know if it's just me over analyzing things, but I feel like it definitely changed a few things. And it looks like they did get one of the nice little quick spawns. Ooh, they round reset. Come on, I was ready to see some downfall night. Come on, Pink Miss. What you doing? What you doing to me? Anyway, besides that, I hope everyone's night is going fantastic. Night, morning, evening, whatever it is for you guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic time. Like I said, I do apologize. This is the first cast I've done in a while, so I'm a little rusty. But I'm planning on doing it a lot more, and I don't know why the timer is running. Let's turn this off. Is it broken? No, it's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to come back. I'm excited to get a lot more casts going. As you can tell, I got a little something going on in my throat here, going to puberty again. I 100% agree, me machine.
Not push towards down the south side of Warthug Valley. Push it. Alright, let's go.
Let's see, should we increase that light just a little bit more? I want you guys to be able to see things. Got Gummy, Hanley pushing in from the South Valley. Gummy deciding to run on top of the hill, which is very dangerous. He does get spotted quite quickly. Gummy does spot Sarcasm. Ooh, those tracers look sick. It's sick in this night mode.
In the church side on the west side.
Nice call out from Swami or Gummy to let Hanley know that there is one on the West Church. Oh, and Sarcasm just spotting Hanley right when Hanley took his first shot.
I was hitting the ground. One guy's still at church.
Sarcasm downing Hanley. Hanley is able to make these call outs still. I think he did spot Me Machine as well, so now he's calling out that there's possibly 2 defenders there. And we got 2 pushed up in center as well. Let's jump onto Sim's POV here. Looks like Daniel went the safe route. Daniel going far, far west. Gummy is gonna go ahead and go for this res. Hanley's body's safe behind the hill. Look at this. Daniel is just... so far over here. I hope his teammates don't spot him and think that that's an enemy. Oh, and there was a laser there. They do need to communicate. This is an easy TK by on Danny here if he doesn't communicate where he is. Yep. Right when I called it.
Back up, back up, back up.
Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up.
Wait,
Oh no, and Daniel had a beautiful flank too. That is so unfortunate. Swami gonna make his way down this center. I got my phone. Sarcasm. Nice angle taking out Hanley. Looks like he was not deterred from that smoke. Gummy might be trying to come into that same angle.
Watch Center Hotel all to the top, third floor, third floor. He's head peeking.
Third floor. I wonder what he sees, but there ain't nobody in that third floor. Those crickets can be annoying though. Oh, Mean Machine does spot Gummy.
Ali, y'en a un derrière toi.
Gummy just narrowly getting away from those shots.
Et moi, c'est une petite surprise.
Squid God. Creeping up onto Center Hotel. They do know that one's in there. I don't think they know that there's two actually in Center Hotel. They have a minute left though. Swami with the beautiful shot. Taking out Azak. He's gonna call that Center Hotel was taken out, and I don't think Squid God is gonna know that there's another one. Gummy taking out Sarcasm. Gummy taking out Mean Machine. That leaves Squid running right up to the objective. Oh, but he is gonna get spotted by Onyx. Oh, if he would have kept running. He needs to go for the cap now. Oh no, and Onyx taking out Squid God. And Swami focusing on Onyx. He's not gonna know that Sims is still in the center because he thinks there's only one, and the trade is gonna go out. Wow, if Squid God would have just kept running straight for that objective, that would have been a nice and easy cap. Nice defensive hold by Warthug. Gummy came in and did a nice job clearing out those two guys nearest to the objective, and I thought that was it. I thought it was over, but they did a good job. Sims and Onyx did a good job pulling it off in the end. Now we're on to map 2, right? Yeah, okay. Warthug, once again, just like the first map, Warthug taking out the first round. See how that goes. So it was a nice defensive hold. Beautiful defensive hold, actually. Not just a nice one. Beautiful one. Let's give him that. Let's give him that much. Like I said, I mean, most of the defenders... not true. Most of the defenders were indoors. So it was easier for the attackers to spot them fairly early in the round, so they knew there was a cut where they were most of the time. It was the ones on the outside, Sarcasm and Mean Machine, that they were having troubles with here in the southwest side. Right by the West Church. Little hill, this little rock ball right here. Little pew pew, little pew 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 pew, pew 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 pew. Like they're stratting it up, dude. They're stratting it up. I feel like as this stream was going on, as this stream went on, my voice is just slowly going away. It's just gonna sound so weird that, you know, I'm talking normal and all of a sudden it's just bye bye. Have a good night. And they did get the same spawn as Pink Mist did. And Daniel being very aggressive, running up this hill. Azak taking out Hanley right off the bat. Sims and Gummy trading. Sims is only down. Sarcasm downing Daniel as well. And just like that, it is down already to a 2v4.5. Hanley downed over here. Not sure where he was heading off to. And who else is down? Oh yeah, Daniel's still downed up there. That leaves Swami and Squid God last men up to defend this objective. Gino, thank you for the tier 1 sub on Fertosi there. Sarcasm with a nice angle. Take out Squid God, and that leaves one man on the objective. This could be a possible cap. Hanley is still only down. He is going to be able to call out if Azak is pushing up to the front side of that objective. M2 is coming in. And Azak is going to push up for this objective. Azak is on it. That's going to lead Swami to run out. Yep, Swami's going to run out and defend this objective. Looks like Hanley did call out that Azak was on objective, and Swami did a good job to run out there. That's the best thing you can do in that scenario. Once you know that there was one on the other side of the objective from you, you got to make sure you run out there. You got to make sure you die. And Warthug still staying strong on this downfall map, taking off the second point. That's gonna give him that Volk advantage that Pink Miss had, so see how that goes. No, who had the Volk advantage? Oh, Warthug had the Volk advantage. Never mind. Warthug holding on to the Volk advantage, I should say. That was a nice approach. They kind of just Warthug kind of just stayed back and allowed Pink Mist to, I don't know how to say, expose themselves. Sounds weird saying it that way, but yeah, for Pink Mist to expose themselves, and they were just taking out one by one. And then those early picks, there was what, 3 early picks right off the bat there, leaving only 2 defenders left with 5 up. Yeah, that was gonna be a tough one to hold. So Warthug did a great job pushing that up and taking them out one by one like that. Early picks, downfall, early picks are very important on downfall. That changes the your whole approach. It can change your whole team's approach if you get an early pick on a defender, and depending on where the defender was going as well. Let's say if defender was running into center hotel, you get that early pick and take him out before he gets there. You know that center hotel is completely open and it's ready for you guys to push up into it. And center hotel is one of the parts of this map that are very key and very important to hold. Very key position. Looks like Warthug is going to take over on the East Stable objective. Let's see if they can continue on with this great run they're having on downfall. Fortunately, Pink Miss do get the furthest spawn for this objective. Like Onyx is gonna stop into Crater Bungalow, Sims in Northeast Bungalow. He is gonna be able to spot Gummy pretty quick here. Almost tagging Hanley. The hell is that? Oh, it's part of the map. Daniel on top of North Hotel, and Azak, the moment he shoots and gives up his position, Azak immediately taking out Daniel. Azak also taking out Hanley. Confirming that body. Ah, like I said, dude, those trackers look awesome in this night mode. Got some laser tag going on here. We should have made a rule that in any night map, everyone has to use trackers. That way it can look like laser tag. it's been so quiet for so long. Even the crickets are going even harder. Squid God, going prone, going down the center. I wonder if Onyx did spot Squid or not. I can't really. No, I think he was just doing some pot shots. Swami also making his way here. Gummy does make it up to upper red with great smokes on Sims to blind him. Ooh, sarcasm. Oh, I thought he was gonna peek. He decided not to. Good choice by sarcasm there, because you don't wanna expose yourself on the objective like that. The person on objectives usually gotta be the last one up. It's a key spot to be in. Key spot to stay alive the longest from. Squid God has made it up to East Church now. Daniel is still only downed. Those smokes are gone too. Sims might be able to spot Swami. Now this is gonna be important. If Squid God can survive this cross from Meme Machine's view. Oh, but Onyx is watching that church. Gummy taking out Azak. Nice frag by Gummy. That clears up that South Hotel or South Marsoc. Looks like Onyx did not spot Squid God. Oh, he does spot him. There it is. Okay.
-1.
I think he was just contemplating whether or not that was a guy or a freaking worm. Whoa, Mike. Camera. Not Mike. Oh, and now Swami going in for the full sprint down the center. Not gonna know that Meme Machine is actually in that North Marsoc. Meme Machine gonna take out Swami, and it is now a 1v4. Gummy in a tough position right now. They now know where he is because he did shoot towards Sarcasm's way. A minute left. There's a minute left. I feel like I wonder if they put the time right. I feel like this is taking a lot longer than it should have. And Gummy and Sarcasm will trade. Warthug keeping up with that nice lead on Downfall. Making it 3-0. We might end up seeing some quarantine. I might see me some quarantine. Yeah, I'm curious if they did set the time right. I feel like it's going a lot. I feel like it's going a lot longer than it should. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm just tripping. I might be just tripping. Okay. Now it's all up for Pink Mist. Let's see if they can gather it up and start mounting their comeback now, or if Warthug's just gonna clean house and go 4-0 on them. Shall see. For the world may never know. So far, it's been a great match. Look like Pink Mist is more CQB, you know, close range style, and Warthug a little bit more long range. So with Quarantine as the next map, Quarantine has, you know, really has best of all worlds. Really, it's got CQB to medium to long range, depending on objective. So we'll see how that goes. Shall see. I hope you guys' nights are going pretty great. Going pretty fantastic. And it's getting the northern, the east, southern spawn. Warthug also getting the quick southern spawn. This is gonna be an interesting first minute here. Might see some early picks possibly. Oh no, okay, they did put the time right. Okay, so I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just so into it that I feel like it's taking forever. There it is. Swami taking out Sarcasm. Daniel taking out Onyx. Just like that, 2 quick early picks coming in. And Squid God being very aggressive, pushing up. And he's gonna regret it. Sims taking out Squid God. Daniel makes it all the way into the south center bungalow. He's not gonna know that Sims is there. Oh, and Sims taking out Daniel. Azak coming around the corner as well to take it out. Now, just like that, Warthug brought it back to a 3-3 after losing 2 right off the beginning. Hanley did make it all the way up into Villa. That's a big position there. Sims is trying to take him out. I think Hanley thinks that that might be ahead. Sims has a nice angle onto this window. Smokes are coming in. Looks like Gummy is in North Marsoc basement. It's another great position to be in. They're not going to expect him in there. Azak sneaking up now. Ew. Looks like Azak might be aware that there is one up there. Doing a good job to check every possible angle he's going to be crossing here. Very important, especially in downfall. Defenders can be in anywhere. Gotta make sure you're really thorough in your checks and crosses. Gummy about to peek the doorway, but Gummy is going to take out Azak though. Even after that slow peek, a nice M2 smoke to blind Hanley. Swami taking out Sims. Mean Machine getting the immediate refrag. It is now 1-2. 1v2. Sorry. His Mean Machine is the last man standing. If he tries to cross here, Gummy is gonna spot him. And Peak missed. Coming back, getting their first point on downfall. Wait, did I not switch the? I didn't switch the overlay thing, did I? Oh God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Fire me. Fire me as a caster. I don't have the magic anymore. Good job, Peak Mist. Coming back and getting your first point on the map. That's the momentum they need to possibly come in and get a comeback going. Like I said, it's a good thing I added the small view box in the scoreboard. So you didn't entirely miss it. It's just very, very tiny. Oh God, what have I done? It's gonna be okay. Next objective being the loved and affectionate Kilo Bungalow. Let's switch the overlay now before I forget again. I do apologize. I hope you forgive me. Like I said, I took quite a bit of a break, like a month break of casting, and I feel bad. I really do. I will do my best next time. I promise. As long as Nutmeg doesn't fire me. And here we go. On to round 5. Pink Mist getting their first point, possibly the momentum they need to come back and tie it up and possibly win the map. Or Warthug saying no more, putting their foot down and taking the map. We shall see. Miss, do get spawn. Gummy
That's one.
taking out sarcasm right off the beginning, trying to get into that bungalow. That could be big for this pink mist push. Got 3 making their way into the south. A dark room. Multiple people looking to south. Onyx and Sims. Nice smokes coming in. Oh, but Sims and Onyx.
Lower dumpster. Lower dumpster.
How's that lower dumpster?
Watch lower dumpster.
He thinks that Onyx is in lower dumpster, but in fact he is in North Brothel. Sims also watching the top there. Ooh, Mean Machine shooting up to Daniel, who didn't make it from North Hotel. Daniel's been doing very good at these crazy, wild little, I wouldn't say flanks, but, you know, rotations. Coming in, I guess flanks could be the word. Onyx taking out Hanley. Hanley continuously peeking, trying to take them out.
One guy
Got me
to South
spotting
Bravo,
a
Southwest
sack.
Bravo. So 2 guys in helicopter building.
2 guys in helicopter building. Ooh, and Mean Machine does spot Daniel cross there. Daniel's gotta be careful pushing up here because Mean Machine might spot him.
Moi, je me suis fait spotter, là. Le gars, il est couché au sud, entre les 2 sorties de la vallée.
Oh my god. Ooh, Squid God
One on
with the beautiful shot, and Daniel's gonna make his way up to the objective. Ooh, but Mean Machine doing a good job to defend it. So close. If you would have got in that room, it might have been over. It's gonna leave Gummy in the north as well. Hurting Azak, trying to rotate back. Onyx gonna come around the corner. Looks like Gummy has made it behind a rock, so he's gonna be safe for the meantime. There's now a 2v3, a minute and 30 left on the clock.
It's just me and you, Gummy. I'm at Center Hotel.
Oh, looks like Squid giving away his position. Mean Machine definitely heard it. Ooh, Squid got doing some breakdancing there.
You said Center Bungalow?
Got me taking out Onyx. And he made it. He made his way into North Brothel.
OBJ, right? He's in there. We got 30 seconds.
Oh, we're running out to the open. 30 seconds. Started the panic. And Mean Machine doing a great job jumping out the second story window. Yes. Celebratory yelping by Warthug. Very good job. They did deserve it. Great defensive hold by them. And they're going to take map number 2. We got 7-3 Onyx, followed by Azak 6-4. And then we got 7-4 Gummy, followed by Swami 5-5. Beautiful work by Warthug. Tying up both maps. And that's gonna take us up to map number 2. Numero 2. Always great to see it. Ooh, you know what's not great to see? Is that we might have the it might have the night vision glitch. No, I said it's not a thing anymore. Might have been wrong. Yeah, I cannot turn it off. What happens if I lower it? I can't even lower it. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do a little restart here. No worries, we'll be back shortly. In the meantime, enjoy these quick short messages. And we are back loading in onto quarantine. I hope they did get my warning. It looks like they might have started, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in there before we miss anything. They just started, so that is good. Looks like there is a player down. AZAC gets down. It is, what is that? The wing objective. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm telling you, something looks different in this. Sarcasm does res AZAC, but Hanley immediately killing him right after the res. This we got a south push coming in too. Mean Machine shooting a lot. Sims is gonna be able to push up onto hospital.
objective.
A nice flash coming in by Hanley. Unsure if it did get Sims or not. Hanley hearing Sims running up. I don't think he's expecting that Sims is actually in there with him. Hanley peeks around the corner and the trade does come in. New machine coming in to confirm. Smoke's coming in and it looks like Onyx has made his way into Impact building. Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like the graphics are something different. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I have to compare between the both builds, probably possibly two different casts. But I swear something's different here. Munition does confirm that they did get a kill. It looks like he is shooting towards Daniel's position. Squid God, really the only one on objective. Oh, nope, we got Gummy. All the way up at the top. Nice little angle he's got looking down onto the objective. I don't think Onyx is going to expect that. Sarcasm taking out Daniel in gas station. Swami with a nice angle looking in through these windows.
Back left.
Just missing his shots onto Sarcasm. That's might get the attention of Onyx. Definitely getting the attention of Onyx. A beautiful smoke's coming in by Onyx. It's gonna make Swami move. Ooh, but Swami flips around, taking out Onyx with the SKS, and then trading with Sarcasm with it too. Nice SKS shots coming in by Swami. Gummy does spot Mean Machine pushing up towards gas station. Nice call out coming in by Gummy. Squid God's gonna come around the corner and Squid God is gonna take out Mean Machine. Gummy with a nice call out, letting them know that they are on the objective. Pink Mist coming in strong, taking out the first map. Or the first point of the third map. What is going on with my stuff here? Nice hold there by Pink Mist. Nice shots coming in. Let me make sure I get that screen up in there for you guys just in case I forget the overlay once again. We are good to go. Fantastic work there by Pink Mist coming in after losing Downfall 4-1. Look at the first map tanker, Pink Mist taking it 4-1. Downfall Knight, next map, Warthug taking it 4-1. Now we're back into quarantine. Pink Mist taking out the first point. Let's see if they can continue the pressure. Let's see. Like I said, the objective is win Courtyard. A lot of great plays coming in by both of these teams. I'm very impressed seeing what I'm seeing. They're playing as a team. A lot of refrags, one right after the other. So they're doing great. They're doing great as a team.
Main, s'il y en a à ta place, spam ton micro. Spam ton.
On casse la malédiction là, de quarantaine.
Like Pink Mist do get the south spawn. We got two Warthugs pushing in. One Azak pushing into center burning while Sims pushes into gas station. Kind of the same defensive hold here by Pink missed it. Didn't I expect it? Just Mean Machine just narrowly missing getting killed there. Nade coming up around the house. Squid God is on the ambulance. Squid God looking inside of hospital.
Shots from Crash. I thought I heard shots from AC.
Sarcasm taking out Hanley.
One outside, I think I heard footsteps. Our building front right.
We got Daniel pushing in up behind center, or behind AC.
Yep.
And Squid God taking out Mean Machine after Mean Machine straight shots with Swami. Daniel taking out the northern hold on Onyx. It is now a 4v3. Sims, last man holding the south side. Decent smoke coming in by Gummy. Still kind of open. That's going to allow Sims to use that smoke actually to rotate out of there. Sims is actually going to go with the aggressive side here, pushing up. The Squid God right there does hear him, taking him out. Sarcasm on top of Impact. Azak in center burning. Those are the last two objective defenders on this objective. Daniel is going to take out Sarcasm. Last man in center burning. That's going to leave the objective pretty wide open here. It'll be dangerous. Swami downing Squid. Oh no.
He's on the second floor room, crash building, second floor. Cap.
Calling in for the cap. Daniel might spot Azak here. A lot of shots coming in. Azak's gonna take out Squid God. And Daniel is gonna push up onto the objective. Daniel is on the objective going in for cap, but Gummy kills him instead. Daniel didn't notify him about the cap.
Good.
And Pink Mist staying strong on quarantine. Holding on to their lead. Fantastic work coming in by Pink Mist here. They're losing Downfall. They're still staying strong. They still want this win. It was a nice push too. Like I said, Warthug kind of put up a similar defensive spots as Pink Mist did, so they're pretty much ready for it. And they did a good job to stop those aggros, the aggressive, what's it called? The aggressive defensive positions. Pink Mist did a good job in clearing those out, watching all their angles, taking them out one by one until there was one defender left. Unfortunately, Daniel was on the cap, but Gummy decided to kill him instead. Probably the safest route here. It is early in the map. They got to make sure they do get those points. And the next objective being the east objective. East building objective, I guess you can call it. Meaning the defenders will be spawning right here. Now let's see if Warthug can come back and get some points on the board, or if we're gonna see another blowout on another map. Warthug, Pink Mist taking him out on Tanker. Warthug taking him out on Pink Mist on Downfall. Let's see if Pink Mist is gonna take out Warthug on this quarantine.
Let's finish it, guys. We got this win. Flare out.
Landed on your face, bro. I'm above. Please, can you get that? Did that land on your face?
No, it did not land in my face. I was behind you. I apologize.
Probably talking shit in French, like, ooh, shut that flare.
Oh, that's not nice, boys. Is that pushing into burns or impact? Jeez, I'm even forgetting callouts, guys. That's how long it's been. Oh, jeez. quick south push coming in here. Swami is in the basement. It's like Hanley pushing up by the south dunes. Squid got in that 3-story. One in the north, one in hotel. It's a decent defensive perimeter going on here. Boxing out the objective. What's he seeing here? Just taking shots. Looks like Daniel is gonna continue pushing in for a flank here.
Get that bang. Yeah.
Going up into AC. He's not gonna expect AZAC there.
Just want to make
Oh, he does hear AZAC moving. Flash coming in. Not sure if that flash did get him or not. Nade coming in. Nade lands right behind AZAC. Oh, and a beautiful nade. A nice little lob.
I got AC. I got AC.
And Sims does take out Hanley. That's going to open up the southern approach here a little bit. And Daniel's going to continue for this flank here, going up onto AC, but they're ready. Mean Machine and Onyx both looking up onto that AC. Squid God needs to be cautious that the south man was taken out. He needs to watch that south now. Oh, never mind. We got Gummy in the hotel. Able to look into the south. And now it's a 4-4. Ooh, a nice smoke by Sims, allowing him to make this cross. Looks like he did call it out. Squid God might be moving ready here. Either that or Gummy's just gonna watch his bottom floor for him. It looks like a 4-man push coming in from the south. Daniel is still up on top of North AC. Oh, and Daniel trading with Mean Machine. Making it a 3-3 now. Oh, and Sarcasm taking out Swami. Swami getting a little too aggro there. Here comes the N2 smoke. Gummy is rotating back to the objective. And Squid God doing a good job taking out Sims. It's now 2-2. About 2 minutes left. They got plenty of time. They're near the objective. These last two members, Onyx and Sarcasm, just need to start taking it a little bit more slower here. As long as they're near objective, they're good to take it a little bit slow. Nice smokes coming in. What angle Gummy's got going here. He needs to watch his backside. That's where Onyx is heading off into. Squid God taking down Sarcasm. It is now a 2v1. And Onyx looks like he is going to push up onto Squid God.
Third story.
Oh, but he wasn't ready. It didn't look like Squid God did pull the nade. Oh, he did. Oh, so close. And it looks like Gummy is looking there. Oh, but Onyx spots him. Wow, on single fire too. Beautiful clutch by Onyx. Wow. And Warthug staying in the game, staying in this last map, putting in 1 point. Great battle going on here. That was a beautiful clutch there by Onyx. If that nade was just cooked a second longer, he might have got that dead man nade onto him. I didn't think he pulled a pin in time, but it looked like he did, and that was very close. Unfortunately, Onyx was around the corner, and the nade was deep into this corner. It was a nice defensive hold going on, and Onyx did a great job coming in and clutching the 1v2. never seen like a full southern push like that. Oh, straight up just south strong push. Considering how open the south is, that was very surprising that they got away with it. Obviously, Peak Mist wasn't expecting it either. I can sit here before I forget again. Okie dokie, artichoke. Here we go. Round 4. See if Warthug can start their comeback here. Pink Mist is gonna continue with their lead. Oh, reset.
Oh,
We're all so sad. No. It's like they're just not readying up on time. Let's check these kill counts first. We got Sarcasm leading Warthug with the 4 and 3. And Squid God leading Pink Mist with the 4 and 2, followed closely by Daniel with the 4 and... Or Squid God 5 and 2, followed closely by Daniel with the 4 and 2. So far, great kills all around. Everyone's doing their job and everyone's doing work, so it's always good to see. Let's check out their defensive positioning here. We're gonna see. We're seeing 2 hotel, 1 second floor, 1 first floor. Mean Machine trying to cross the south road, almost getting taken out. They did spot him. And he does make it across, doing good work using those Humvees as an obstacle between him and the other team. Yeah, this is interesting. 2 in the motel, 1 second floor, 1 first floor. We got Sarcasm taking shots towards Handley. Looked like he actually hurt him. Where's Azak currently? Okay, Azak is on the stairway watching the basement and this top floor of that motel, or of that mall, center mall. Handley taking some pot shots, trying to get some pre-fire where that defender was shooting at him from. Daniel going really quick. Onyx just narrowly missing him. Gotta watch those peaks. Daniel going very aggressive coming up here. Daniel taking out Azak.
No. I go 4.
Smoke's coming up onto the objective. Gummy and Hanley both making their approach in from the south. Daniel going into the basement. Squid God pushing in from the north. They're very close to the objective. Now they are surrounding it. M2 going out, but Onyx is going to take out Squid God. And here it is. 2 men pushing up straight up to the objective. Mean Machine spotting Hanley. Mean Machine's going to be able to come up behind him. And he does get the kill. That's going to trigger Gummy onto his position. Onyx coming up into assisting Sarcasm and defending that objective. Oh, but unfortunately, the Mean Machine does flash his own teammates. Nice nade onto that second floor. And the last 3 attackers just surrounding this objective. Not surrounding, but pushing up heavy onto this objective. Onyx and Daniel trading. Swami confirming the kill. Swami taking out Sarcasm. And Gummy. Mean Machine taking out Swami, but Gummy's gonna get the refrag. I'm gonna make Sims run back towards the objective here. And Gummy doing the good job here to take it slow.
Sims is making some noise though. Just gonna get Gummy's attention. See him turn around there. Gummy needs to be careful not to make noise. Both of them making noise. They both know where each other are now. Flash coming in. Beautiful flash by Sims. But Sims is not pushing it. Oh no. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, he decides not to. He hesitates. Oh my god, they're right on the other side of the wall from one another. Got me doing a great job not to make any noise. Sim's doing a good job as well, looking both ways. He knows that Gummy's there. They both know that each other are there. But with those flashes, Gummy is pretty unsure if Sim's rotated or not. Gummy needs to watch that left side. And he does, and Gummy takes out Sims. Nice little celebratory hands up. Great work. Great push. That was good on both teams though. That was fantastic defense, fantastic offense. That was just insane. That was definitely nerve-wracking for both of those last two players. Like I said, I mean, the scores don't show it, but pretty much every round has been close. Coming down to like 2-2s, 2-1s, 1-1s. It's every round has been close. It's definitely been a great match. Very high adrenaline, high intensity match here going. So both of these teams are doing a fantastic job here. And it looks like Pink Mist is on the verge of this victory though. We're gonna see another 4-1. And we've been seeing 4-1s in the last two maps, both by Pink Mist and Warthug. So let's see if there's another 4-1 here. Let's see a possible last objective. The possible last objective is center burning. That's a pretty tough one to push, not gonna lie. It's in the center, like the name and titles, and it's open. Any real cross to that objective is fairly exposed. So Warthug on Marsoc, they definitely gonna have to work it out for them here. But let's see if they can come back with that comeback.
Swammy's my dog. I knew we were gonna have him.
That's the good ball sampling sound, man.
Let's see how Sarcasms, Sims, Onyx, Mean Machine, Azak. Let's see how you guys are gonna decide to push this objective. I said it's a tough objective to push. Mean Machine does spot Hanley cross into the South Hospital. Definitely gonna be very cautious for that. Daniel pushing up very aggressively, going into Maw. And we got the other three pushing up into the north. Gummy somehow finds his way up into Impact 3 story, I guess you can call it. 3rd floor of Impact. I don't think it's 3rd floor, it's 4th floor. The 4th floor of Impact. That could be a dangerous position that they're gonna have to be paying very close attention to. And Daniel being very aggressive up forward onto the small. Staying very quiet, knowing he has to watch the crosses. Oh, and a nice shot. He does down Sarcasm. Fortunately, does not confirm the kill. Hanley isn't looking into the south. I don't know if they have any real southern watch coming in here. I think Hanley's just going based on if he hears something back there. Azak making noise for Mean Machine to push up here. Mean Mean Machine getting a lot of pre-fires here coming in. Pre-firing every corner. He might pre-fire Daniel. Oh, but Daniel pre-fires right back. Sims does res Sarcasm though. But Daniel does make it out of there. Squid got hurting Azak. And I don't think they're aware that Onyx is actually coming in. Daniel taking out Azak. Onyx coming in far west. Is he gonna be able to spot Gummy? He does spot Gummy. Sims taking out Daniel. Onyx taking out Gummy. And it is now down to a 3v2. Onyx made it to the far west, while Sarcasm in the north. It looks like Squid God did spot Onyx going for this cross. Swami being very aggressive, pushing up. Oh, and he does hurt Onyx, unfortunately unable to kill him. I don't think they're aware of Sarcasm still in the north. Sarcasm trying to get an angle onto Hanley. Oh, and unfortunately missing the shot. Now they know that there is 2 left. Onyx. Oh, whoa. What happened? Onyx makes it into Wing Courtyard. And Swami shifts his attention into the north. Ooh, and Hanley waiting for Onyx does take it out, and now it is down to a 1v3. Sarcasm in a high pressure situation. This either could be the end of the match, or he clutches this and brings them back. With a minute left on the clock too. It's gonna be very tough, and Swami coming in to get a nice angle from the first floor of Impact. I don't think he spotted him just yet, and Sarcasm doing a good job to crouch down. And Hanley getting the final kill. And that is map and match. Pink missed. Once again, we see another 4-1. And wow. Great job by Pink Mist to get this victory, and great job by Warthug for always keeping it close too. Been a fantastic match. I mean, like I said, the scores don't nearly show how close this match actually was. It was a beautiful match.